All right, here we are, Greater Heights Combine. What do you think? What do you think about all this?
That's a cool concept, right? I think this is a great thing. Going back to, right, not even that long ago, 2004, I was a graduate. So 15 years ago, honestly, you just didn't have opportunities like this. Even the fall competitions, right, with fall brawl, preseason, all these things, a combine, right? That wasn't even a concept that was around. So I think, man, I'm envious of these kids, the opportunity they have to be around great wrestling minds, get some good technique, and then, like I said, at least put themselves out there to showcase themselves from a recruiting standpoint.
Okay, how important is that for you? Like, the one thing if you come here, it's kids that are interested in the next level. How big of a piece of the puzzle is that?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I think it's tough to go somewhere and, you always have to filter that concept, right? Like, okay, is this a kid that wants to, well, here, that question is maybe one you can skip over, because if they're here, obviously they probably it's something they're considering, they're wanting to do.
Yeah.
And then that gets you to that next step in the conversation, and, just more opportunities to build into the relationship and figure out, okay, is what are the important things when you're making that decision.
Yeah. What else are you looking for a potential?
Yeah, I think, this is part of it, right? If you're willing to do stuff like this, obviously you got passion for it. I think if you got that passion and that effort and energy is here when you're competing, when you're learning, asking the right questions, right? Those are all things that we value. If we're confident and competent in what we're doing as a staff and as a program, that's all we ask of our guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they can bring that effort and energy every time, great attitude, right? It's gonna show up as long as we're given every opportunity to make improvements.
Nice. What's going on in Baker right now?
Just training. This is the fun part of the year. I keep telling everybody, like, this is the most exciting time. We're about 4 weeks into preseason. We're on the mat a couple times a week, and we'll start getting on officially with our 24 weeks, how it works, next Monday. But yeah, we've done an awesome job. The guys have really bought into the lifting. No adversity yet, right? I think everybody's excited and building into their flame, that passion of wanting to be at a high level. So we're going to keep working towards that and be excited about and anticipate the next couple weeks here.
To me, it still feels like, man, Baker University just added wrestling.
Right.
How long's it been now?
Last year was the 10th year, so this is actually the 11th year of the program.
So awesome.
And when they added back in 2009, they were like the 6th program in the state or 7th program in the state of Kansas. Now we're at 16.
So that's awesome.
So they just were kind of the catalyst of growth, and we're a great model for it and great foundation. And then here in the last 5 years, right, we've been able to have 5 national champs in the last 6 years, multiple All-Americans each of the years. So just kind of to help establish and hopefully keep building towards the next phase of that.
Yeah, huge for this part of the state, Missouri and Kansas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see, what are your expectations this year?
I think for us to just get better every day, and I think if we do those things, one thing that we look at, there's never been a 4-year program in Kansas that's brought home a team trophy, and I think, and again, there's so many things that build into that, and that we need to do right until that point. But I guess as far as outcome goals, definitely one that we're looking at. I think we finished 7th in the country with our team GPA last year. So if we can, I'd love to finish the top 5. Academically and on the mat, and if we do those two things, I think, and they kind of go hand in hand, right? I think that's the cool thing about being a place at Baker, where we're still trying to align with the standard that's already in place from an academic standpoint. Mm-hmm. So that's what we need to have. And I don't ever want to be conflicted in the corner, right? When a kid's done everything right, he hadn't compartmentalized and been all in on wrestling, but not academics. When they're doing everything right, you love a kid because they're doing things the right way, and you want to see them have success.
It's huge for high school and youth wrestlers to see college level wrestling. What are the events we got to get to at Baker this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll kick off the season. There's a couple events that first weekend, but we're the November 10th is the Dan Harris Open. That's typically been the kickoff for college wrestling in the area. A handful of teams come to that. It's a good opportunity to come see us. And then we'll have 4 home duels as well.
Nice.
We're trying to build into that schedule, and then as we grow the women's program, we're going to have some home duels for them as well, which is an exciting thing to see too. But yeah, plenty of opportunities, still a lot of things to go see. Even with all the 16 programs, right, there's a lot of opportunities to go see and hopefully get on our schedule and see where we're at and can find us.
Now, you said November 10th?
November 10th.
Man, I think I got to get there. I got to get into your wrestling room too.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we can do that soon.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, I appreciate it, Coach. Anything else you want to share?
That's it. Appreciate you.